NRG Stadium in Houston. No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25. Here's Eckler to begin the drive. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Got an open man. It's Josh Palmer. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Give him 12 yards there. The Chargers have a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down.
That's caught inside the 20. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. 18 yards for Austin Eckler. And the Chargers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. The drive summary, 4 plays, 75 yards. And it's Austin Eckler who finishes things off with a touchdown run. From the 6. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. First and 10 now for Mills and the Texans. At their own 27. A first down throw for Mills. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. First run of the game here for Dameon Pierce. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Mills. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I will see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
On third down, here's Mills. This is intercepted. Picked off by Nasir Adderley. And the Chargers are going to take possession of the football. I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick 6? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done. Still a great return and very good field position. On second down, Eckler. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back over to the line of scrimmage. From the gun, Herbert on third down. He dumps it to Eckler underneath. And the Chargers are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Everyone in the stadium saw that big hit coming. And I, as a former defensive back, have to admit I'm a little disappointed. He actually was able to hold on to the ball. He brought the lumber on that play. Give my man a whole lot of credit for taking the hit and possessing the football. And picking up the first down. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal. Now it's Herbert. He finds his receiver, Williams, for a Charger touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Chargers have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And in the end, it was Mike Williams who capped the drive with a touchdown reception. Taken at about the 1.
And he returns this to the 22.
So now we get set to see Houston for their second drive of the ball game.
Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their second drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something, and pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it. And when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language at all. They look like they're in a state of stunned disbelief. So to me, we always talk about someone stepping up and making a big play. I think it would behoove them if multiple guys step up and make big plays right now. They need something positive to happen, and they need for it to happen now.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL. Ready for the second quarter from Houston. It's the Texans in possession of the football, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. 1st and 10, it's Pierce. And this time they were waiting for him, as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. On 2nd and 12, Mills. Mills can't get away, and down he goes. So now after the sack, Mills and the Texans needing to navigate a 3rd and long. Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked down inside the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb.
Herbert on 1st down now. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. He's up to the 20, and he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. A really good pickup of 28 yards. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Eckler now between the tackles. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. Open man is Palmer. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Once more, here's Eckler. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Jalen Petrie coming up to bring him down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw here, Herbert. Over the middle, and it's caught. Keenan Allen. And he's got a 1st down following a pickup of about 13, as we will take a pause here for the 2-minute warning.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's Herbert. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
Meanwhile, Herbert's throw there complete to Allen. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. To the air again, Herbert. Throw right side is into the hands of his tight end, Everett. And the Chargers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
That's a good effort there after the catch. He looked the ball in and then tried to get it to the goal line. What a nice tackle to get him down. But they're set up well now. 1st and goal at the 1.
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Trying to punch it in with Eckler. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Austin Ekeler with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Chargers go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 21-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. From his end zone, here's Tremon Smith. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Texans with the football here late in this first half. Well, Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here. But with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive. And I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I'm going to quote an old Smokey and the Bandit lyric. They've got a long way to go and a short time to get there. But they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it. That's caught. It's Chris Moore. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A first down there on a pickup of 25. Looking to throw is Mills. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Again, it's Mills. That's underneath to Pierce. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Try to pick it up on the ground with Burkhead. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
They had yet to run the ball at all on this drive, but 3rd and short, definitely was a great time to dial one up.
Play fake, Mills. Targeting Moore, and he's got him on the crossing pattern. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers 14. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, a 31-yard attempt. Fairbairn able to put this one through. And that will do it for this first half. Getting through the break at record pace and right back to football. 3rd quarter, here we go. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Fields it right around the goal line. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. But the Texans getting ready to go here to begin the 3rd quarter. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Play action now, Mills. He's got a man on the crossing route. That's Moore. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 22 yards there, a first down. Pierce gets this one running right. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Throwing, Mills. And it's intercepted. Picked off by Nasir Adderley. And the Chargers will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
Well, they're certainly in a bad way right now. Not so bad that you can call this one over already, but bad enough that you know you can't toss an interception to open the second half. This just ratchets up the pressure on this team's defense right now.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Justin Herbert looking to pass. That's into the hands of Ekeler. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of the defense.
They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Here's J.K. Scott now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the third. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Texans now. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. On play action, Mills. Escaping the pressure right. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break contain and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the 3rd quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position. Running on 1st down, Eckler. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Eckler going to get it again on 2nd down. And he gets it down to the 32. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.